Yeah, I thought UConn came with a lot of energy. We just beat them in their building, and they're, they slept on that every night this week, and we slept on a win in their building. And I think we came out and, too many pucks that didn't get behind their defensemen, and we didn't do a good job finishing plays, finishing checks, and letting guys who got checked early in the shift beat us up the ice, score off the rush at least 3 times.
What are some positives that can be taken away from that one defending? I mean, is there, obviously you look at it and you look at the numbers and say that tells one story, but what are you looking at that game as?
Well, I mean, we battled to the end. We kept trying to search to find our game. I think we threw 32 or 33 shots up on the net. To me, the mistakes from that game are correctable, in that we do know how to check. I think the lessons, we'll be able to look back a month from now and say, all right, we learned from the UConn game, or we didn't. If we come into a game and we don't manage the puck and get it behind, make their D turn, we made the ice 160 feet for them too many times. And if we're going to give them second chance opportunities, meaning after we check them in the neutral zone or check them in the O zone, and they just beat us up the ice, it's going to be hard to beat anybody. So those are the lessons that, quite honestly, we won't know if we learn them. We'll learn something tomorrow, because that hasn't been who we've been. So the positives are doesn't feel like many, but we're talking about something that has been out of the norm, and now we need to make sure that it stays out of the norm.
Part of the play you say are correctable. How about defending the centering pass? They got you twice tonight. Passes from the corner, right out in front.
Yeah, again, those 2 plays both started in the offensive zone, where we don't finish a check. So if you're not going to, check properly and beat your guy back, then you're going to give up those odd man rushes because they're coming from behind. They're hard to identify. So you have to do your job in the offensive zone or the neutral zone. That's where those were from.
Block shots were high early in the game. Brady had a big one at the end of the second period. What's that kind of do for this team, when they see a guy throwing his body in front and they're down 4-0?
Yeah, our guys really, our guys are committed to each other. They're committed to blocking shots. And, tonight there was just a couple areas, and they're big areas. Like you said, I think that our guys maybe got a little full of themselves. I mean, as much as we want to talk about it, we didn't do it. We talked right from Monday on what this game meant to UConn and what it meant to us, and UConn acted on it better than we did tonight. I don't think you throw the whole game away. I think there was a lot of good chances, and you're probably a little more confident if there's one in the first period, it goes off a body, it just goes off, it almost goes in. It's a different game if you get a goal there, when you hit a couple bars, and their pucks found the net tonight, ours didn't. But at the end of the day, we didn't check well enough to limit their chances.
Yeah, we just kind of executed our breakout, and I saw a shooting lane, so threw it on net, and luckily it went in. So
was that looking for a rebound on that? Was that kind of goal of that?
Yeah, a little bit. Just wanted to get the puck on net, try and get shots. It was getting late in the game, so the more shots we can get on net, just trying to get some goals.
How was the power play working tonight? What did you think of it?
I thought we did some things well. We had some good releases. We got shots through from the point. Had a couple of goals, so it was a pretty good night on the power play, I thought.
What was the difference tonight? You just saw UConn 6 nights ago and a different result. What's the difference?
I think we just didn't play RPI hockey tonight. Give credit to them. They worked hard. We turned pucks over. We didn't, finish checks, and we need to play RPI hockey every night, and tonight just wasn't one of those nights.